So with this, just to kind of get warmed up, we're just gonna be tossing the ball to each other. We're gonna be working sideline to sideline for a second. And your focus, you watch the breakdown video, right? So your focus is gonna be that outside step here, okay? That's kind of a tough habit sometimes to get into because we're so used to split step, just jump straight into it, right? But we wanna get that outside step going. It's a little bit quicker, and then it also allows us to, if we need to reach further, we get 2 steps out of it rather than just 1, okay? So as we're doing this, that's your focus, is just, you know, we're gonna toss and it's gonna be, so go ahead, get ready, okay? So that outside step, okay, I'm gonna lead you, all right, and then we'll go back this way, okay, get that first outside step. I got you, you're good. Okay, ready? Okay, outside, there we go. Okay, remember, it's that outside leg. As we go this way, is this leg that steps first. Okay, ready? Here we go. There you go. I saw that foot turn. All right, we're just gonna go back to the middle this time. Okay, grab your racket. Okay, same thing, but now you got a racket. So you're gonna volley the ball back to me. I'm gonna move with you, just straight across, okay? Hopefully not too difficult of a volley for you, but just remember, you're focusing on what? Outside step. Okay, here we go. Okay, how's it feel? Are you stepping with your outside foot? Okay, good. Here we go. Back the other way. Sorry, that was not the greatest of tosses. Okay, I'm seeing a little, oh, there you go. That was a good step. Good step there. All right, one more time. Okay, nice job. Do you feel the difference with that outside step, especially when I'm leading you further? What's the benefit as I'm leading you further?
I feel like I can I'm prepared for this.
Yeah, you're getting there quicker. You have a lot more reach, right? And you're still able to make really good contact. Okay. Similar thing, but I'm now gonna feed. So split step, outside step. You're gonna be going side to side, and you're gonna be hitting the ball back to me, stationary at the center every time, okay? I'm not moving with you, so this is gonna change the angle of your racket as you move, okay? I guess I should have asked you a question, what you're gonna have to do, but I gave you the answer. You gotta change your racket angle, okay? Now, I will ask you though, we've been working on, so we're gonna do split step, and you were already doing some split steps, so that's good. You're gonna do split step, outside step. What do you need to do with your inside step in order to direct that ball back to me? So if let's say you're over here, okay, you're on this sideline. As you step across with that right foot, what's it gonna do? Because you gotta come all the way back across. What's the difference between your step when you're there and your step when you're right here? Yeah, so it's the direction of it's going to change a little bit, because if you're out there, typically you're not going to close too much because you're going to start to direct it down the line. Now obviously if you got to reach further, that's a different story, but typically you're going to want to try and keep it a little closer and a little more so your hips can start to turn toward me to get the ball back in my direction, right? Whereas if you're straight across, you're probably just going to step, you know, it's going to be strictly the distance of the ball, because you don't have to worry so much about the angle, because the angle is straight back, right? Make sense? Okay, here we go. Same thing, but straight back to me every time. Nice job. Good. Sorry, I didn't tell you I was going to speed it up there. Okay, same deal, but I'm just going to be, it's reaction volleys from here, okay? So you got to move quick. Oh, good. Okay, let me ask you this. What do you feel like the differences are as we've kind of progressed? It got quicker, right? Footwork wise, what has to change when that ball's coming quicker?
I have to be like more ready, so like all the balls on my feet.
Yeah, you got to be up, you got to be ready the whole time, right? What else?
I feel like I always have to like keep moving.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna keep moving. What about your steps, right? So you split step, that's part of being ready, balls at your feet, you know, a constant motion, that comes with the split step. What about outside step, inside step? Anything change there?
I feel like I just have to consciously be like thinking about that outside step.
Yeah. We'll get in the habit more. Our goal ultimately is to, obviously where that's second nature, you're not going to have to think about it or anything. Let me tell you what I notice and what typically happens. Okay, you're in a match situation. Your opponent isn't going to be like soft tossing you a ball, right? They're going to be trying to zip it past you, force an error, get it by you for a winner. A lot of times you run out of time that way. Okay, so sometimes you'll get into it, you'll go outside step, but you don't even have time to get your inside step to come across. And you were doing that there, from what I saw, is you got your outside step there, but then you weren't always able to get your inside step all the way there before contact, which is fine. Most important thing, obviously, is to get a racket on the ball. Okay, if you're doing exactly what you said, you're keeping the, you know, your split step, active feet, you're in a good position, even if you can't go through the full range of outside step, then inside step on contact. You did a good job adjusting, okay? The outside step, honestly, is a little bit more important just because you got to stay close. If I step across, maybe I got as far or maybe even a little bit further, but now I got to recover a whole lot more, right? If I step here, I'm still in a really loaded position. My body's in a much better position now to make contact, even if my step across is a little bit late. Okay, so good adjustments on those. Honestly, there's not very many balls out, so we're just gonna move them to the side so we can keep moving, and we're gonna move into the next little segment here. So I'm gonna step back and feed from the baseline, okay? Your goal to start is simply to hit a target. And by target, I mean, don't hit the cone itself. I want you inside the box, okay? So you're aiming for the corners, right? You don't want to feed the ball right back to me. I want you to aim for the corners, pick a spot on everything and go with it. Here's the twist though. I'm gonna feed you 3 volleys. That video is on a 15-second lag, okay? So it's filming you, and then every 15 seconds it will start from that spot and play. Does that make sense? So it's a delayed video. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit 3 volleys, and you're gonna go over there, and I'm gonna ask you a question about your footwork or your lower body, and you're gonna watch the video, see how it was. I want you to answer the question before you get there, and then again after you get there, after you've seen it, okay? All right. You don't have any balls on your side, you're good. Right there. Okay, you ready? All right, let's see if I remember how to feed a tennis ball. Whoa, ignore that one. Okay, go look at the video. I want you to tell me, did you bend your knees?
No.
Okay, look at it. Is it working?
Yeah. I bent it on the first one just because it was low.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right.
Now the other one.
Now I want you to incorporate that into your ready position on this one. Okay, you ready? All right, get lower. Ah. And in the target zone. Nice job. Okay, same question. Did you bend your knees?
Yes.
How'd you do? Okay, that was a lot better. That looked a lot better. Nice job. Okay. Good. Okay, nice job. Outside step. Did you have an outside step?
I think I did it on most of them except the last one. It was slight, but it was there.
Okay. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. Good. Outside step.
I think so.
Okay, nice job. All right. Hit a target. Hit a target. Okay, did you split step?
I don't think so. Okay, I did on the first one. I actually did kind of like
Okay, now think about that timing. You want to split step on my contact, right? Okay, now put all those out of your minds for a second. Your contact's a little off right now. I want you to focus on the targets, okay? We're working on a lot. I'm throwing a lot at you. Focus on your targets. Make sure you hit those this time, okay? Here we go. Okay, did you bend your knees?
I think I did on the first one. They could be more better.
Okay. That was a good outside step. Oh, sorry. Oh! Good. Did you split step?
Maybe not the last. Yeah, now on the last.
It's all right, good footwork. Okay, I want you to look at it this time and find one thing to improve on the next go around. What do you got? Your contact point? Okay. One more. Good. Really good on that last one. That's why I said that last one was really good. Okay, now ignore that. You're not going to go back to it for a minute. Okay, you've been focusing internally a lot right now. You've got a lot of information going on, from split step to outside step to inside step to keeping your knees bent to contact point. There's a lot going on with a volley, right? All I want you to focus on, we're just going to empty this hopper. All I want you to focus on is hitting these targets. Okay, get it inside there. You know what to do with the volley. Just get it inside there. I may say something occasionally as far as your technique goes, but I want your focus to be out here, okay? After we do that, we're gonna make it a little more competitive, a little more fun. Oh, and I might throw in the occasional overhead or something just to keep you on your toes. Come on, we can't just let you get in too much of a routine. Where's that target? I'll hit a cone eventually. Good. There we go. Oh, here, clear that ball out just to make sure. Good. Really good. Get over. Good. Not to me. Not to me. I'm the opponent here. Better. Nice. Okay, a little less swing, okay? Right now you're kind of basically hitting a slice on these ones. Just volley these, okay? I know these are deep targets and they're somewhat flat balls because it's cold. But really just try and focus on the, if you fall short, I'd rather that than have you swinging and forming bad habits here. It's okay if it falls short, get the direction right, okay? And then I throw that at you and it's just mean. Good, really good. Did you feel a difference there? It's okay, this is not an overhead lesson. Good direction there. Okay, let me ask you a question. Why'd you pick that direction on that volley instead of this direction on that volley? Yeah, I think it was smart for a lot of reasons. From a technical aspect, I think you're exactly right. I think if you'd have tried to pull that across, it would have been a stretch, because like we were talking about earlier, your step across was so far this way, your hips were closed, your shoulder was turned. If you try and flip your wrist to get it back that way, that's a pretty weak volley coming across, right? And then tactically, also a good decision, if you're pulled that far this way, if you hit it deep enough that I have another shot, if you hit it across the middle, you're all the way over there, I have an easy winner, right? If you hit it over here, well, you can close that angle off from me a little bit quicker, right? So that was a really good decision. All right, just a couple more. Good. Good. Nice job. That was a tough one. Okay, you have 3 more. Here we go. 4 more. Good. Oh, and it's a flat ball.